3. Nigeria Info. Nigeria Info.
All right, good morning. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Let's begin with what's on the Vanguard. And the lead headline here says, World leaders, envoys condemn Israel's attack on Qatar. I mean, saw videos of that on social media. No immediate plan to implement 5% fuel tax, Edu. Israel says they were attacking Hamas, who perhaps were somewhere in Doha. Expiration of suspension. PDP kicks as Senate denies Natasha resumption. You would think that by now we should be over and done with this. If this is not working this way, why not bring up a political solution? I mean, that would be one of the best ways to solve this problem. Natasha and every other individual, the House, because now it's going to include the senators. Have a conversation with the leadership and squash everything, and everybody's good, and we move on. Unless there are other motives and other things that everyone seeks to get out of this. Otherwise, I don't see why we should continue with this. It just almost doesn't make sense anymore. Sort out a political solution, have a conversation. If you don't even apologize or nobody wants to take any blame in public, people do it in your meeting in secret. Let's move on. There are more pressing issues in this country that we need to talk about. There are people dying, that there's security threats and problems that we need to talk about. Edo killings. I just said people dying. Edo killings. NSCDC deploys special squad to hunt down killers of 8 operatives. Akwa Ibom community leader shoots sister over argument. Weird headline, that one. Gridlock as flash flood takes over Lagos road activities. Federal government needs 3 trillion naira to complete NNPC limited funded road projects. Umahi, are we joking in this country? Are we joking or what? 3 trillion. 3 trillion naira to complete NNPC limited funded road projects. Umahi, are we joking or what? So the ones that we've been having, what have we been doing with it? All right. Tinubu suspended raw share exports to boost local processing, says minister. What infrastructure do we have locally to boost the processing? What infrastructure do we have in that sector in the agricultural space to boost share seed production locally? How much investment have we done in that area that would now cause us to say, let's stop the export of it so we can grow more for our local consumption first? It's like how they do the numbers with the economy. When I say what I say, people think I'm stupid. You see, no immediate plan to implement 5% fuel tax, Edu. Now, guess what? If they implement this 5% tax, it means they'll be collecting more money from an already strained people. And then the numbers on the books reflect that the government made XYZ amount of money, the GDP grew, this one grew. Meanwhile, you did not bring anything new. You did not create anything new to produce. You did not create anything new to manufacture. You didn't create any new thing. You didn't boost. We didn't see. What we're seeing is just collecting from the people. That's what it looks like. We're just collecting, adding up. You show that to the international community and say, oh, in Nigeria, see what we're doing. Oh, this is going up. That is going up. We have met our target for this. Meanwhile, there was nothing creative that you did. Everything was just about collecting from what was existing. It's like fetching out of the pond even the more, and the pond is getting leaner and leaner. That's on the Vanguard. You can go find the details there. On the Punch newspaper, 2027 presidency, Jonathan splits South PDP. If the man doesn't want to run, please, you people should leave him now, PDP. Find another person. If he doesn't want to run, Peter Obi doesn't want to come. The FCT minister is there. You can give him. What's his name? Former Ekiti State Governor is there. Give him. Makinde is there. Give him. There are many people there now. Nupeng suspends strike as Dangote accept union's demand. So clearly, Nupeng has just shown that this is what they can do. So the question now will be, why would the union have that power? So if the leadership of that union falls in the hand of the wrong politicians, what do you think will happen in this country? I mean, we saw how it happened under the Goodluck administration. It is now that many people are coming out to say that most of it was political. But that time, it has done what it was supposed to do. and people have had a certain perception and image of the government. Doctors to decide on nationwide strike today. That's all I can say. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0007. I was seeing the apology of Nupeng, and I'm in my head, I'm like, I don't understand. What are you telling us sorry for? You did not know that what you were doing was going to cause this, but because you had your own personal reasons, you did what you wanted to do, and you are telling us apologies for the discomfort it cost us. And so I don't understand. Was it supposed to cost it? It's not because we didn't have product, though. It's because people needed to join your union. Oshun Kingmakers reject move to dethrone jailed monarch. Waterway safety, newer bans on licensed boat operations. Drop proposed 5% fuel surcharge. Obedience, warn Tinubu. Okay. And APC expecting more governors' defection. Yeah, what that? That's the APC chairman. Okay. Let's go to the phone lines. Don't forget, we're live on Facebook, so you can join the conversation on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. You can also call 0817 923 0002. Good morning, Cookie Gam from Owolumeni. How are you?
Andrew, good morning.
Good morning, Cookie Gam.
Andrew, Administrator says he has paid 5 billion for coach workers and the posters. Andrew, what is 5 billion naira? 5 billion. For me, when the administrator name those that have the coach workers that are taking 5 billion for River State every month, don't name those imposters. Andrew, me, Cookie Gap, if they don't name any of the imposters and the ghost workers, it is not true for me. Because somebody collecting every month 5 billion for River State for the past 6 months, that's 30 billion naira. And you close their mouth, as is it true? It's not possible that people are collecting every month 5 billion for 6 months, 30 billion naira. He said, who named them? No, that is an illusion. So the administrator, tell me good news this morning. He has been River State for 6 months and I have not done anything, one thing. He wants to say that he recovered 30 billion. Tell me what I have done. What I have done before he leaves. Tell us what I have done in legal member before he leaves. Talk about this. He has said that it's not true. Andrew, good morning.
All right. Good morning. Chima, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ifiemi.
Go on.
Ifiemi, I have proclaimed here in your studio before that if you want to be an enemy to the civil servant, do a verification. Now, the issue is that how do we quantum this when we cry every day there is no employment, there is no this, and there are some persons that are ghostly employed in our administration. Now, let us not forget that Royal Committee gave this verification and got 15,000 ghost workers. And are you telling me that this civil servants, they secretly employ themselves again even when they are dead? So tell you how corrupt this institution is. So I say kudos to the administrator, and maybe this one was done in a hurry. When the Supreme Governor is done, let me continue where the man stopped. Then when I said it before, not because I want to reproach the former, the illegal local government, which is but what I'm saying is that he did not ever believe that the peace something that is being broken out between the FCC minister will work. That is why now that you have seen the plausibility of it, he's trying to say he's going to coin himself into. That is why you're hearing the calling now in your in-house news that they should call them, culture the own work or whatever. That's what he's looking for. I have said it before, as long as the police said that news is unprofound, I would still believe the police because you cannot tell me one cab that you saw that is not even inscripted on it that belongs to him. It is not possible.
All right, Chima, thank you. Dakuku in the chair, good morning. Hello, Dakuku, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Nigeria.
All right, Dakuku, go on.
Let me talk about Nupeng and Dangote. So let me go to the issue. Nupeng has no right to force an association, independent marketer, to join them because they belong to Nigeria. Dangote is an independent. They don't get forced for the workers to join them association. He has right to decide for the workers to join and not. That is why today we are suffering in this country under petroleum. Where tomorrow start, the other day start because of association. That is why we are suffering today. I get in my point. not as this to decide when to join them or not. It's an independent marketer. We have 3 refineries in this country. No one is existing and no one is working because of association. They cripple this country. Are you getting my point? Let me go for solar administration in River State, who say has recovered 5 billion naira for the ghost workers. That is how it is. But you let me tell you, let him be clear. Not the one that teaches the law, is the Emoha. Today, tomorrow, in terms of workers who are workers of Emoha, let him do it accurately before he's able to start those who was employed by him or any former governor. Let me stop there. Thank you. This is Akuku from
All right, Dakuku, thank you. Yenegua Gift, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
All right, Gift, go on.
Let me congratulate the state administrator. A lot of things have changed within this short period. My brother, suspended governor is a core civil servant. But there is one striking thing that the sole administrator did that I was shouting on top of my voice. Consequential adjustment, 32,000 naira. If you remember, federal government came up with this. Not even this very core civil servant that I know very well I campaigned for, which is the suspended governor. But this sole administrator that they put all manner of names, all sorts of names, have decided to say consequential adjustment, I must go with it, I must pay these pensioners. And you will tell me that nothing has been done. Then 5 billion naira after verification. What do you want from this man? I don't believe. Don't believe. But we are talking about fellow civil servants were the people who carried out this very directive from this man. So if you want to know, go and question them, and they will tell you these were the loopholes that we blocked. These were the names. It is not about the man. He only took the directive and he stood by it. And Natasha, nobody should blame the Senate. You went to court. You don't believe in the suspension. So wait for the court to bring you back. Don't expect them. Why are you claiming that you have either served your suspension for 6 months? No, you have not served because you don't believe in what they did. You only believe in the law court. So wait for the law court. That is the law. Thank you. Let me stop here.
JJ, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
You're welcome, JJ.
Andrew, please, I want to put this as a challenge to your organization. I want to put it to you, and I will do my own findings, which I have done. I want to know the civil servant, they pay but I've not received salary, and you're declaring 5 billion. Oh, God. What they call campaign. I don't understand. I've not received salary. Andrew, the person spokesperson or chairman was in your studio some time ago and said they are not loading from Dangote. How come they are the ones saying, we are joining Nupeng to strike, when I don't even believe that the Nupeng have the right to do whatever they are doing right now? Andrew, let me ask you. The ASU as a union, does the private university, are they part of them? Are they part of ASU, the private university lecturers? Are they part of them? How come Dangote, who own a private refinery, his workers will now be part of Nupeng and all those put together? I think that's an aberration at the end of the day. What I think they would have done, if they think Dangote has violated workers' rights, they would have gone to court. That lecturer telling me, they have a right to do this, go to court, let the court interpret why Dangote is saying, you cannot be part of this and that, and let the court decide. So all this one was just hearing is just this financial challenge. So
all right, JJ.
Who collected another 32,000 in addition to their salary, please feed them out.
All right, Ida from Inkoro, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
I want to talk about the political issue, the contestant to the 7 elections. I want to plead his team to use his strength and his money to support Governor Singh so that I come to 2027. Governor Singh is an unbeatable candidate in the last state to ensure that this is help. And about you can worry issue. To stop violence is not good. I want us to say, first, our elected governor, most people governor, Umu governor, Philip governor. When I want to say, I want to perform for I will be able to beat you. Especially slow, because we are not violent, we are forgiving you. So this is all this is not good. And about the lady collecting transport for men, my brother, I've paid enough. Please, if you are not coming, don't call me to collect money from me again. Please, I've paid enough. I love this thing so much. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Augustine from Forces Avenue. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, let me quickly say I'm satisfied so far with the sole administrator. So far for this wonderful job that he has done in Rivers State. I noticed it that when the crisis was going on, when the political crisis was going on in Rivers State, that the civil servants benefited from it so much. These are the dirty job that we are doing, knowing that